This is Jacob here.
And this is Charles.
Coming to you live from GN Invasion Studios.
Welcome back to the channel, and today
we're talking about Game of Thrones Season 8. Alright, so, about that season.
Yeah.
I want more.
Yeah.
I want more.
I'm pretty sure we all knew going into the season that we were going to feel this way by the end.
Oh yeah, I knew it was going to get real gritty, real serious, real quick, and man did they deliver. I have to say, HBO, you guys did a good job by taking that. I mean, they took that series away from them at this point, because if you read the books.
Oh yeah, I was.
Yeah, HBO was like, no, we're not going this route.
Yeah, when it comes back, whenever it comes back, they should just call it HBO's Game of Thrones.
Yeah, because it's nothing like it was in the books.
Like anymore. I'm sure George R. Martin is watching. Like, I wonder what's going to happen next.
Because if we went by the book, we'd be mad. You know what I mean? Because everybody get their throat slit in that movie. In that book.
I've actually heard that there are a number of characters in the books that are still alive that are not in the series.
Yeah, because we want our gratification.
Yeah.
We have this thing called catharsis. And for you people that don't really know what catharsis means is when something happens that you've been wanting so long and it happens in the most gratuitous way, it makes you feel a certain way on the inside where you could just savor it. Like when Joffrey died back in season 3, 4? Was it 4? Season 3. Let's put it like this. When Joffrey died, I was like, oh yes. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yes. So that was me.
He literally, Joffrey himself literally had the opposite.
When he gave the look, I was like, that's the look. Yes, there's nothing left. You're going to die, and you know it.
And HBO has done a great job with that because they know exactly the moments that we've been waiting for. Some of them they've been just holding and saying, wait. We're gonna give it to you. We're gonna give it to you. Not yet, but we're gonna give it to you. And boy, they gave it to us all season long, season 8. Let's start with Alia, how she came through at the very beginning of the season with the phrase. That was the best season over of all the seasons.
She was like, you know what? I remember what y'all did at that red wedding. Here's to you guys. They all took a sip. Y'all did. I was like, close the doors. None of y'all leave it.
Definitely poetic justice.
Yes.
Like just her whole demeanor and everything about it too. Like the badass walk off.
Oh man, it was so good. Hey, by the way, moderators, can we curse?
It's Game of Thrones.
It's GOT.
Can we increase it to PG-13?
Please.
Limited.
Well, can't curse. So that was effing crazy. It was wonderful and big and beep and beep. Awesome.
Very deep and awesome.
So going back into the season itself, some of the highlights for me, definitely when Daenerys came through and showed who was boss on that battlefield. At first, she tried to do it conventional, let my boy and the Unsullied come through and do their thing, but it didn't quite work out. And Daenerys was like, you know what? I'm gonna listen to what what's her name? Tully told her, be a dragon.
You're a dragon. Be a dragon.
She came
Some
to
very
powerful
words.
Powerful words.
And also, she did. We'll get back to it, but she had the most savage.
But
continue with Daenerys.
So Daenerys comes through like, I try to be nice to y'all. I try to do this conventional. But you know what? I'm gonna come through. I'm gonna let y'all know why and how I conquered all these lands. Came through with all the Dothraki, come through hard, just and just wrecked their whole place. Dragons come through. Done. I'm talking about to the point where they were instant ash. I've never seen someone go from full meat and bone to ash.
Full lively person to nothing.
To ash. Literally ash. In like seconds. That's like pyroclastic flow level. That's just nasty. Disgusting, bro. I loved it.
Yeah, I was about to say it was beautiful and disgusting at the same time.
Oh my god.
It was
a game changer.
It was a game changer, and it was a moment I felt we were really waiting to happen because, like, we all know who her father is and everything. Yeah. They keep throwing it back at her. You don't want to be like your father, do you?
But she kind of needed that lingering in the back of their heads.
Your father made it to be king.
Right. There were some parts about him that were redeemable. You know, like him being as ruthless as he had to be starting up. I mean,
yeah, if there was a war he would have won it. Like, he was a ruthless leader. That could have been changed. Oh, I mean, that's where she could have showed, like, how different she is. But
yeah, but she showed
wartime.
She tried to show compassion, but during wartime, you gotta do what warriors do.
Exactly.
You gotta handle your business, and that's somewhat of what. That's some part of what I was thinking, like, man, Tyrion, you're gonna have to chill a little bit on your diplomacy because this is wartime, bro. You can't be like that all the time.
Yeah,
not all the time.
He's like.
I think the problem is because he had family involved. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
It's a little bit different because now you're dealing with other Lannisters and you don't want his brother to die. And he's like, stay down, idiot, freaking idiot. He just kept trying to fight her and like tried to kill her like a dummy. And she came through. That dragon just came through. Parry Hadouken. I was like, oh. I'm talking about down for a B.
When he was charging in
down forward.
I don't think there was a single person that knew that felt that Jaime was going to win that battle. That wasn't anything in.
Heck no. I mean, you killed Daenerys this early in the game? I'm like, it's too early for her to die. I'm sorry. So I'm like, Jaime, if you die, we move on. I'm just saying.
Speaking of
and then my favorite homeboy saved him.
Oh yeah.
My favorite rogue, I should say.
Mercenary.
Yeah, he's my favorite though. I ain't gonna lie. So he saved him.
As amount of like debt that the Lannisters owed to him, like his pockets gotta be fat. Like they mentioned that he's up to what, multiple castles now.
He got like 3 or 4 castles right now.
And like after that, what
he got Castle Rock. He got Tully's castle. He got that whole fort.
If the Lannisters aren't careful, they'll owe him the Iron Throne as much as he's been coming.
He's just been holding it down. That's all I can say. I'm going to keep saying that. And if you guys watch the series, you'll understand what I'm saying. He's been holding it down for the Lannisters since...
Every Lannister.
Yeah, every Lannister.
Every Lannister.
Just holding it down. So, moving on. You go ahead and talk about the Savage one.
Okay.
I call her the Savage one.
Okay, Miss Beast Mode. First of all, yes, what I mentioned before, I definitely agree with her advice to Daenerys, just because I'm a fan and I wanted to see that side come out.
Yes.
So, like, you have 3 dragons on the sideline, like, put me in the game.
And they're like, all right, let's go. Woo!
But the moment, like, Jaime Lannister comes through and it's over for her. And she knows it's over. Because
they're killing her squad walking up the door. Like, they're killing her soldiers. Her soldiers just standing here like this, and them boys are just like.
And I love how in every moment, ever since she came into the series, like she's just had the same demeanor.
She's been like 4 steps ahead of them the entire time. And there was just things that she knew that she couldn't handle, and things that she knew she could.
And she, I mean, from her presence when Jamie walked into the room, she knows what's going down.
Yeah.
And everything. But
she knew what was going down when they came to her doorstep. When she saw them along the horizon, she was like, I guess that's it.
But like, even though she was cool, she played it smart until she got that vial of poison. She knew she was going to die, but she said, all right, how am I going to die? Like, all right, let me take my little shot right here.
Yeah. Like, is it painful? No. All right, good.
But after that, shades come on, cigar comes out.
Yo, and she went into that thing so smooth.
Tell Cersei, like, I didn't know it was going to be like that when he died. And you just saw the look on Jay's face sink.
Hit in his stomach, bro.
Yep.
Sank all the way into his stomach.
Like, and her last words.
Oh, no. Then he said, you really think I was going to let my daughter get married to that animal? Oh, God.
Since day one.
Whew. And she was like, go ahead, you say it.
She's like, tell Cersei it was me.
Oh.
I want her to know that I did it. You're literally already dead. And you're just like, let me just, what does Salt guy do? Just sprinkle some pettiness.
Oh, like I was
into
telling
the room.
Like I was telling my girlfriend. She went all Key and Peele, and I'm like, I said,
and then she went to the sun and just disappeared.
Oh, like it was an Inside Out when Bingo Bongo died. He was like, Bing Bong, Bing Bong, I did it. It was so good. It was the end of this. I was good at the end of the episode, and I'm like, yes. And I like that she did that because in many ways, it answered a lot. It also kind of got Tyrion off the hook a bit because Cersei's like, you caused my son to die. You killed my son. And he's like, no, I ain't do none of that.
And that played a big part towards what happened at the end of the series, which we'll talk about.
Right, in a little bit.
But what was the next highlight for this season? Phil will highlight.
Actually, when Daenerys actually met Jon Snow in the first place.
Yeah, the long awaited.
Oh man, the knee bending contest when.
Oh man.
Just bend the knee.
If I
break the wheel.
I don't know how many times I just heard in my head when I went to sleep. Bend the knee. Going to work.
I heard that, and the only thing that pops in my head is Courage Cowley Dog. Return the slab. Return the slab. I thought she was literally gonna say, "Come on, just bend the knee." Just come all out of character. Just bend the knee. Just follow your own way.
Tyrion did. Like, come on.
Why don't you just bend the knee?
Like, come on, man.
Come on, son. Like it got to the point where he ended up doing it, but he had to. It was a lot going down. He
held out for a while.
She had to sacrifice something big. And it was big. But I love the meeting between them because he showed her that he wasn't just anybody she could just push over and topple over through any normal means. She was dealing with people of higher stature who carried themselves with more class and more dignity, and they weren't just easy to topple. Like she did with the other people, like the other slave owners, slave masters and whatnot. She wasn't dealing with them because they were still weak-minded, feeble-minded. They didn't lead entire armies into battle and fight. These weren't people of integrity and whatnot she was dealing with before.
Just people of privilege.
Right?
That were born into it, like many years and everything.
Yeah, they haven't seen the horrors of battle and war. They haven't seen none of that. Jon Snow's seen all of that.
And much more. He's
seen all of that. He's been on the other side and back. So, being that that was the case, it was really interesting to see their dynamic, and both of them just would not budge. Just like no. Especially Jon. Jon was like, "Look, we ain't got time for that, man." Like, you remember that? You literally said, I ain't got time for that.
We got the Walking Dead, and
Like, I got the dead nipping at my shoulders. You got all this stuff going on right now. You worried about this little fight. He went through a lot.
Yeah. And did some.
Yeah, good lord.
Like, he did not have any time for that. And I love...
That reminds me, what's going to happen to the witch lady, dog? The red witch lady.
Well, she...
Because she just left, but she hinted she's going to come back, and Spider is going to die.
Yeah, her and him.
I think she's going to sacrifice herself with him. What you think?
Well, with his history, he was already a part of some type of sacrifice when he was like...
he was a eunuch.
Yeah, when he became a eunuch. I don't know. Hopefully it may be something necessary for this great war that's
possibly
right at our feet.
Possibly.
But only time will tell. But HBO, I don't know if that was HBO leaving that little hint for us or George R. R. Martin, but
I think it was a collabo.
Yeah, I feel that something important will happen.
Yeah, something important is going to happen between them. Moving right along with their meeting, my boy Sam. Sam. That boy right there, MVP of the year.
Yeah, just that routine alone, he had to
deal with MVP of the mother effing year. He went through so much literal crap.
Yeah,
crap.
I never heard the gag.
The sounds.
Yeah, the sound effects.
Yeah. I try to look away, and then the sounds alone just
it's better to mute that.
It almost drove me into insanity. Like, it was that nasty.
Yeah,
that scene. Oh my god! And to find a way to actually defeat that disease. What was it called? Brain
fart. I know it.
Grayscale.
Grayscale, thank you.
Yeah, to defeat Grayscale, he's probably the only one to do it. And then have these jerks still not listen to you after all that you've done. After your defiance has saved a man's life, you're still gonna treat him like some kind of peon? No, I'm glad he left.
There's
and for you people that don't know, Sam went to become a maester.
Right.
Because he wanted to make a proper person out of himself. He was already plenty proper. He didn't really need anybody to, justify that. Yep. And his father treated him like crap, and it was sad.
We have a lot of crappy fathers.
Yeah, but he paid the price.
Oh yeah, he paid his dues.
He paid penance.
It was one of those things where you have like ideology about how something is, and you have a dream and everything, and he set out and did what he wanted to do, just to realize that it's not really what he thought it was.
What he thought it was, but now it helped him grow a lot. It helped him grow a lot as a person and as a character. I mean, now he's a lot stronger
and taking a lot of risk and everything.
He's a lot smarter now.
At the same time, all these old guys are like, what are they going to do? They're not doing anything about anything.
So he took all the knowledge he could on fighting the undead army.
Yeah, the White Walkers.
So I think he's going to be an integral part of forging new weapons and technologies.
Oh yes,
and of course, and finding new ways to defeat them. And I think him and Brennan together, superpowers.
Yeah, about that though.
We're not going to get into Brennan until the very end of this, though.
Yeah.
I think that only makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, we ain't there.
I'm gonna save it, but I'm gonna just say, like, I have like Bran right here and Sam a little right there.
A little bit higher?
When we talk about it then, but yeah, I do.
Okay. So we're gonna get a little further along in the episodes. We're almost where we want to be.
we're holding them just like HBO does.
The meeting of Arya and Sansa.
The family reunion.
The family reunion. Well, when Sansa met Brandon for the first time, and Brandon was like, "Get off me!
I'm the three-eyed raven.
I'm the three-eyed raven. I remember all of that."
I could just see a lot of people at like conventions and everything just being pushed around in chair, like, "I'm the three-eyed raven."
I can see the Three-Eyed Raven was like a can of salt in his lap. Just Three-Eyed Raven. I know what you did last week.
Chaos is a ladder.
Yo, it was crazy. To the point, he made her shut up. To the point she was like, I have things
He made
to
everyone
do.
shut up.
Yeah, he did. I mean, everybody but, actually, he made Littlefinger shut up too.
That was the big one.
Yeah, when you make Littlefinger shut up, because he know he in trouble if he say anything else. That's
a big sign that you're on to something.
Yeah.
And a big sign that he should.
And you know the sad part? Aaliyah saw that. And what was even scarier? Sansa saw that too.
Yeah. Which led to probably the most one of the most like
it was a long time coming
moments in Game of Thrones is
it was woke. All I heard was stay woke.
Yep. Littlefinger gets what's coming to him. But the thing about this is that whole moment, it was so quickly, and for this whole series is based around technically what Littlefinger did.
Yeah.
And when it happened, I was happy, but then I was like,
it kind of ended too quick for me. I think it should have been a little bit more grandiose than that. Do you think?
Yeah, because I really wanted to see Littlefinger's giant plan. Like, not to see it come to fruition, but just
to see how
exactly
grand a plan it could have been.
And yeah, because he did a lot of snaky maneuvering.
He was trying, but I think it also was good to show that he was undermined by his own purpose. Right?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because even I was like, "You really want to do this?" I'm like, "Dang, you gonna go after Aaliyah like that?" Littlefinger. I'm like,
yeah.
What? Even he was like, oh wait, what? Ooh, you got me halfway. She called him halfway between breaths. She was like, hold on, wait.
Yeah, he
you messed up my breathing pattern.
Yeah, he almost called cut. Like cut.
Hold on, wait.
That was so real. Got too real.
Time out on the play. Hold on a second.
He needed some milk.
Hey, yo, can we call? Hold on, wait. Can we call audibles? What's going on?
Yeah.
He needed some milk.
Yeah. Arya was, I'll say, of this whole season, the one person, I'll say she's the most dangerous character in the show.
Right now, yeah.
Right now. Well, besides the end.
How can I put it like this? The most dangerous single alive breathing person.
There you go. That's
right
much
now.
Better.
Because she has superpowers in her.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's scary, bro.
And right after that, we pretty much see the ultimate reunions. The whole play-by-play.
Yeah.
Shoot, well,
you can go ahead now.
Well, yeah, because we already know the plan of taking a White Walker to convince Cersei and everything.
Right.
But that moment, when everyone is...
When the Mountain finally...
And the Hound.
Finally met the Hound again, and the Hound was like... I don't care, you came back, but guess what? You still gonna answer to him.
I love how it's a long-awaited moment and everything, but as soon as everyone's situated and he sees his brother, he just walks out of position. Everybody's like,
"What the heck?"
But they stay quiet.
Well, he walked up to his brother like it ain't nothing, because undead or not, you still my brother, and I know you hear me. I know you know what I'm talking about.
Like, I don't if that's your head or not your head, or is that Bane's head, or I don't.
But he just talked to him, bloodshot, red eyes and all, and you could tell his brother understood what he was talking about.
I honestly thought.
I thought he was gonna steal him.
Yeah.
I thought he was gonna punch on him.
And from the size, like the way they showed the size, I thought like the mountain was much more bigger than the Hound.
He's much wider.
Yeah.
Earlier.
And built and stronger.
Yeah, but
they made it look like the
Hound was huge though.
Yeah, both of them are huge.
Both of them are huge.
It made it look like a battle that I want to see. Like,
oh, you're gonna see it eventually. I'm pretty sure.
But the scene was just full of too many like reunions to count. Like from.
Yeah. I mean, the big reveal of the White Walker. Well, first, before we even talk about the reveal of that White Walker, what it cost to actually bring that White Walker down to King's Landing was one of those dragons. And luckily, it wasn't the big boy.
Oh yeah.
It wasn't her biggest, wasn't her oldest or eldest. She was actually riding that one.
Yeah.
It was her second eldest. It was her second biggest.
It was close.
Well, actually, they're all about the same size now, aren't they?
Yeah, he just grew faster.
Yeah, he grew faster. Everybody else grew into their thing. So, just getting back into it, yeah, one of them died because old King Cold came and shot a javelin through his chest, and he went down like a Thomas Tank engine, like a Thomas Tank engine, just churning fire and napalm out his chest. It was fiery blood. It was literally melty blood.
Superman shot that javelin.
He went down.
It was.
It went straight through his armors, and it was so sad. All I heard was. It sounded like one of those trucks on the highway when they hit the air brakes. I was like, God.
With a little gurgle.
Yeah, a little gurgle. Oh, it was just sad.
It was sad. It was
to
terrible.
see that dragon die. It was horrible.
But it didn't stay there.
No, it did not. Now it's
the Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Yeah, it's even worse.
It's literally they have a Blue Eyes White Dragon in Game of Thrones.
Yeah. Only problem is that, it's not Seto Kaiba that...
Exactly. He can't harness the full power of it and everything.
What you mean he can't harness the full power? He blew that wall down like it wasn't nothing.
Well, he needs to take the other two dragons down to fuse them.
No! Broken.
You broke the set.
Oh, don't break the set, bro. Don't break the set. Oh, so now they can never become Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. It was Red Eyes Black Dragon before. Well, Red Eyes.
Well, no, she still has the Red Eyes. But
no worries. Anyway, she has two dragons left, and it was it was at that moment where she saved Jon Snow and brought him back, where he was finally like, "All right, I'll bend the knee, but I'm gonna need something in return. Not just your dragon. I need something else." And you know what I'm talking about. So, in true Game of Thrones fashion, they went rock and sock and knock in the boots, which
means more incest.
Yeah, it's more it's definitely ancestral because they don't even know that they're cousins.
Yeah, the big reveal from
I mean, if
Sam,
you were paying attention,
not even Bran.
Yeah, Bran thought he knew everything, but Sam was like, "Nah, bro."
That's why I did the level thing. Like, yes,
he saw what he could see, but Sam made him go. He made him, like Rafiki says, look harder.
Exactly. Like,
and it was great.
He has to turn down on the 3 hour rate. Yeah, we know that.
Yeah, we know that. But check this out.
Yeah, you can do this.
But check out this knowledge real quick. Oh snap! I can investigate. Oh, so when that happened. Yeah. I was like,
right at the moment where, in the delivery of HBO, right when it's happening, it just takes away from the moment. Like, they're literally in bed together, and then you hear it said, Targaryen. Like,
his name is Edgar Targaryen. Not Edgar.
What is it? Aegon.
Is it Edgar? No, it's Edgar. Edgar Targaryen. I know that's what you said.
Yeah.
So when he said that, I was like,
and then we're like, we need to tell him.
We need to tell him. Too late.
I honestly laughed so hard. Like, we need to tell him.
I'm like, no. I literally looked up like, no. And that was it.
That was it.
So,
Our
go ahead.
One question: our favorite redhead?
Sansa.
No, at the wall.
Oh, he gonna live. He gonna live, man. Trust me, he gonna get with that lady. He fighting hard for that.
I was waiting more for that hookup than the
more than anything else. Yes,
because that was just
that is the hookup right there. Shoot, I see how Cersei looks at her.
like their son or daughter could be the next mountain.
Oh, did you see how Jamie looked at his wife like looked at his sister like, be please.
Oh,
Like
she
you
tried
kill,
it.
yeah, she tried him hard. Tried his whole set talking about, I told you never to turn your back on me again. She was like, you gonna order him to kill me?
I don't.
For real?
It had me questioning. I don't even. You think she's pregnant?
Oh yeah, she pregnant. She preggo. She definitely preggo.
She
You
has
see how she acting?
She has that. She has that glow. About
No,
her.
she got that crazy, that super crazy emotional dumbness about her, even more so than usual. So, and we
Yeah.
go on and on and on. And it don't
Probably
stop.
another reason why she
Take
didn't
that.
kill her brother with that meeting that ultimately convinced her to help, but
Yeah.
she's not going to help.
No, she.
Which is not
She's,
surprising.
but guess what? She gonna end up helping anyway because her brother gonna go and take that army and go straight up there. And Cersei's gonna be like, go find my brother and bring him back. And
Lannisters stick together.
yeah, so there's gonna be a lot of craziness that happens. By the time she ends up saying that, Arya will probably be up in the spot and be like,
You think she has a mask for the mountain? That's the only way.
whoa, that'd be so G.
Or her hand.
What? Oh my god. Oh,
But I swear to God, if she pulls off a helmet from like the statue of the mountain, and if they have Arya's head on that,
that'd be the G. Oh my god. Oh,
like she evolved.
It lets her become him. Like, she puts on the face and she literally becomes him.
Then she'll like.
That's crazy. But she can do whatever she wants to with that person's face on.
She can do whatever she wants without that person's face, as much as she's been doing.
No, she needs their face. She basically said it.
Yeah.
She needs their face. They have to die. She has to take their face. And pretty much that's it.
Yeah, I was looking at Sansa real hard, like. I'm like, lucky she don't want it.
Yeah. Yo, it surprised me. It surprised me that she actually told her exactly what she was, who she was, how she did what she does. How she's able to get around and operate
Straight face.
without killing her. Without killing her. I'm like, you gonna tell her all that?
Nah, she looked her up and down. She said, "You ain't going to do nothing."
Yeah, I think so. When did they make this conversation about what was going to go down with Littlefinger?
I believe it was in a deleted scene.
You mean the one that never happened?
Yeah, they're right. They're like, let's talk about this in the back. All right,
Yeah,
let's not
right,
make it.
right.
Let's just do it.
Yeah, so end of the story is that dragon comes, blows the wall
Blue eyes.
straight down. I'm talking about and thrusters at full blast, and I do mean thrusters. It was no longer a flamethrower. It was straight thrusters.
It was the Starship Enterprise.
It was like the flames were not. It didn't make sense. How ridiculous!
It didn't make sense how.
I mean, it's a dragon,
quickly
so how's it supposed to make sense?
that wall
But
fell so fast,
so spectacular.
like it was nothing.
Yeah, they just. It's big chunks of ice. Big, super fat chunks of ice. Just pancaking people. Wilhelm screams everywhere. Ah! Like, oh my god. It was horrible. I'm like, he gonna make it, oh! And then it was so bad they didn't even cut to the next scene. You just watch them continue to get crushed by another rock. I'm sorry, Ice Cube. It was so bad I had to pause it, go get me some Kool-Aid, and then come back and then press play again.
I had to turn the AC off.
I had to. Something in the back making scream, ice cold! I had to get some Kool-Aid, and I looked at it. I'm like, it's red.
Did you? I looked at when the dragon was.
I'm like, all this ice crushing people and ain't no blood. Sip. I had to take a sip. Like, I can't. Like, people getting muffed up. It was bad. But then you see the entire army like stroll. I'm like, dang.
Well, it's gonna be a long stroll. Like,
you know what I
not
heard?
Coming back for a minute.
You know what went through my head?
They might as well take a long walk.
After they blew that up, you know what I heard? Elevators from Outcast.
Me and you, your mama and your cousin too. Rolling down the strip on boats, coming up slamming Cadillac doors.
Yo mama and your cousin too. Right down the street.
That'll make the long walk like much better.
Oh man, they slow mo all the White Walkers. I was like, oh man.
And
that was hard.
That was season.
But that was basically season. It was season 7. It was season 8, bro.
Is it? I thought it was season 7.
It's the latest season of Game of Thrones, y'all. Forget what you heard. It was great, but. And I was supposed to have this stuff down packed. I'm sorry, guys, but it was so raw. I don't care right now.
It was too much.
It was so good.
And it still left us leaving more. They did a great job for only...
What, 8 episodes?
Yeah.
It's like half a season, bro. So, they kind of like shortchanged us on it. Kind of left us...
Yeah, previous seasons they'll have us, really only working up to like a few moments.
But we're okay.
But now they're just... Yeah.
Kept us blue ball. But anyway, when the next season comes out, we watch all that. We'll be sure to tell you all about it. Until then, you guys stay vigilant, and we'll be sure to bring you news as it comes. My name is Jacob.
And I am Charles.
And this has been GN Invasion. You all have a good one.
See you soon.